Going organic may seem like a somewhat recent trend, but the Natural Products Expo trade show has been around for 30 years, and this month it was held in Anaheim, California, and featured more than 7,000 brands of natural and organic foods. It was a record crowd this year. Nearly 56,000 people turned out. Dietitian Ashley Koff was there and joins us now with some of the new trends, organically speaking. Ashley, welcome. Great to see you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the major trends you saw at the Natural Foods Expo.
Sure, and you can see just from our full table that it's absolutely overwhelming. It's, 7,000 plus brands. And, one of the key distinctions is really the idea of organic and the fact that now we have a certification and actually the USDA logo that's telling us what's organic.
But yet this was the Natural Foods Expo, and natural can mean a lot of things. Doesn't necessarily mean organic, right?
Exactly, and it was actually the natural products. This was the first year where other products actually overshadowed food in terms of the amount that were there.
Really?
So one of the things to think about with organic is that if it's not certified organic, if it's natural, there's really no meaning to the word natural. Doesn't mean all natural products are bad for us. It just means that somebody has to really do the diligence or the work to find out about it.
It's not regulated at all.
It's not regulated at all. Exactly. The other argument, you'll see a lot of stuff that says local, and the whole issue with local is that doesn't guarantee us anything from a health standpoint either.
It may be environmentally friendly, but it's not necessarily better for you.
Exactly, in terms of pesticides and things like that.
Right.
So some of the things, I brought today a whole array of where organic is. We have everything from, the jungles of South America with camu camu, and
what is camu camu?
It's a very vitamin C rich. It's here in a powder, but it's a berry, so it's something new or different to add to a smoothie or yogurt.
Fantastic.
We have our old standbys, but that are inorganic. So you can use chicken broth or potato chips or apple slices, things like that are to go. And there was actually a new meal replacement. So think of Ensure, and now think of it organic.
The organic version.
Exactly.
Wow, so everything is going organic.
Everything was going organic.
Now there was also a trend, you said, of smart food, right?
Yes. Now there were some that were purporting to be smart, that were telling me how smart that they were. We've got some of those mentioned over there. But what I wanted to share was actually what I saw that I thought was really smart. Everything from glass bottles now for carrying bottles, so they look cool, they're great water bottles, and we don't have to worry about the plastic issue.
Fantastic.
We have certified organic skincare products, and so, with the skin being our largest organ on the body, yes, organic is important about what we're taking in, but if we're not putting organic on our body, that can also make a big difference.
Absolutely.
And there's a new certification logo there. And then when it's smart, one of the key areas is really thinking about moms and kids. What are we going to do that is smart but also tastes good?
I'm wondering that every day.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
There's some answers.
Yeah, there's a smart cookie here that actually has your vegetables in, and I'd love for you to try it.
So tell me what's in this cookie.
So this has broccoli, some kale, and then it's got your your chocolate chips, your eggs, that sort of thing. But it's a way to sort of hide the food in there, and I don't think many kids will notice that it's inside.
This has broccoli and kale in it?
There you go.
It tastes like a straight up chocolate chip cookie to me. All right. I'm definitely putting that on my list of mom-friendly foods.
Mom-friendly. And another thing I think is really mom-friendly are things that might be higher in fat, like our nut butters, or even here a chocolate nut butter, or even things that are just easy and on the go in portion packets.
It's in snack size. That's
exactly. So we can portion control.
Throw it in your bag with your kids, take it out.
Right.
Great.
And there were a lot of supplements that we're talking about being smart, but some of the standouts here are certainly making sure that in a prenatal space that we're getting our fish oil, that we're getting the DHA, which is important for brain health.
Yeah, we keep hearing more and more about that.
More and more. Absolutely critical. And the other part is with kids, we don't want to give them high doses of all of these vitamins. What we want is to actually create a multivitamin for kids and I like this particular brand. I happen to work with this company, but they were actually advertising that they focus on calm focus for kids.
Nice.
So making sure we get magnesium as well as the DHA and these sorts of things.
So this is specifically formulated just for children?
For children. That's a kids multi.
Great.
And then we move over.
Yeah, you've got it. You said the next trend after smart is energy, right?
Absolutely.
So we're all looking for a little more energy. Who couldn't use a little boost?
Exactly. And here I brought the things that I think really deliver on solid energy. We've got different, they're called adaptogenic herbs, and they're very good for providing energy. And something else that I wanted to point out, there are actually, we get worried about where our supplements coming from. And both of these companies, whether it's the PureCheck logo on Ascento or with Gaia, you can actually enter in your product the number and see actually where your particular herb was grown and learn about it.
That's great.
So I thought that they're taking it to another level in terms of making sure.
Are these considered organic?
So they use organic herbs, and in some instances, which actually brings us over into our tea area, in addition to being organic, they're actually wild grown, so we're making sure that we're really getting the benefit of the herbs as they're grown in nature.
That's fantastic. All right, so these are energy supplements
Energy
over here,
boosters,
right? Okay,
exactly, that I feel good about. They're not the, high doses of caffeine or guarana or these kinds of things. Yeah.
And now, tell us about the developments in the tea world.
So the tea, one of the key things that I was excited to see is that organic hit us in here as well, whether it's from bitters, which are organic herbs, or it's the herbs for the tea as well.
Fantastic.
We moved into gluten-free, and I saw gluten-free higher in fiber this year.
And gluten-free is going organic as well.
Is going organic, which is critical if you're trying to work on disease issues in the system.
Fantastic.
And then we had things that were non-medication sources of, non-medication ways to address things like the common cold or sinus issues, everything from homeopathy to a neti pot to how to deal with jet lag.
And what's in those? It says for children, but what?
Right, so these are children's versions of homeopathy. So, we've heard over the last couple of years, everything from don't give your kids cough medicine or, here are concerns with other medications. And these are ones that are based in honey and that are doses that they have no interaction issues.
Completely natural ingredients.
Completely natural. Been used in Europe for years and years, and they can be used for adults and kids.
Well, thank goodness for you, Ashley. You went through all those thousands of products and brought us the best of the best.
Key ones
Thank you so much for that. And the National Products Expo East will take place this fall in Boston. So for more information on these products, you can log on to www.ashleykoff.com. And don't forget, you can follow ABC News Now on Facebook and Twitter. Just search ABC News Now.